everyone, welcome back to my channel, Life on the Road, Real Life Trucking. I did miss a couple of days. I had some heart issues, nothing major, but I am much better today. I feel much better. I've slept better. The pain is gone. I take a leave for that. So anyway, I'm doing better. But I missed coming on and talking about our day. Also, our days and nights have switched. Excuse me. Mark is back on a midnight to 2 a.m. is when we've been waking up, and then we're in bed by 1 or 2. I just ate some pizza. 1 or 2 in the afternoon, so I'm not shooting any of this late in the day because he's asleep, and that would obviously wake him up, so his sleep is vitally important. But we've been getting good miles. We've been through Houston. Houston still has a lot of power out in a few places, and all of my friends in Houston, if you see the video at some point, we're thinking of you and wishing you all of the best. And we did make it in and back out. Actually, then we went Houston to LaPorte, quickly to Irving, turn around, leave, and now we're almost to Georgia. And all of that's happened within the last 2 days, 3 days. We've been quite busy, and that's good. With truckers, it's either not enough miles or too many miles. That you can never make them happy. So right now we're getting quite a few miles now, so that's a good thing. We did do Walmart today. We can stop at a Walmart on the road. Quite a few of them have truck parking. We went to one in Alabama this morning, and we've been there before. It's got a big parking lot, so we were able to make it in and get our groceries. We took about an hour, and we spent roughly, we can spend anywhere from $130 to $200 depending on toiletries and stuff for the truck that the company doesn't pay for. We just choose to have on here. Sometimes we splurge a little and get items we don't normally get if we have a little extra to do that. And today we had a few things already on the truck, so we didn't need a whole lot, but we still spent about $130, and that's an average, and it lasts, I don't know, about a week and a half. Because if you eat fast food for 2 people twice a day, well, I don't have to tell you how expensive fast food has gotten. It's insane. We go to Arby's or we go to McDonald's, and that's for 2 people. It's, you can spend anywhere from $15 to $30 each time if you get one of the big meals, and for both people, you can upwards of almost $30 each time. So Walmart helps if you can get things on the truck that you can eat that don't cost like that. It's crazy. But we do get, and since we have a fridge, of course that helps, and you should have a fridge on your truck or a cooler. That's a huge benefit. But everything from crackers, honey buns, Oreos, we do get cleanser, like Fabuloso cleanser and stuff. Hot dogs, frozen dinners, a couple of them. I don't have a big freezer, so I just get a few small ones. Hot dogs, frozen dinners, some of the little meals by Denny Moore. I'll show you those in a minute. We get our wipes, like handy wipes and stuff, because the company doesn't reimburse us for those. We just choose to have them on the truck. Canned veggies, because I like to fix canned vegetables with some things to get a little bit of vegetable every day. Shredded cheese, eggs, and I only, like I said, I get the 6 or 4. Look at them in a minute. I think it's 4. No. I know it's 4 or 6. It's the little one. Bread, we get our drinks because these truck stops with sodas or water or milk or tea, good Lord, we can get a 12 pack of tea, in the individual bottle, for $6, but in the truck stop, each individual tea itself is like $3. So, we buy them in bulk and we stock the cooler and we have our drinks, because drinks are just outrageous too. I do buy tortillas and of course our popcorn and yogurt. Tuna kits. I got these today. I'm going to show you a couple of things that are new today that I'm going to try, and I'll let you know how they are. Okay, these right here, these Sunkist rice and beans with tuna, spicy pepper, and you just, according to this, you can eat it in the pouch or empty it into your favorite bowl and microwave for 30 seconds. Don't microwave the pouch, of course. Or you can just eat it right out of there. I don't know, I don't know. And I don't really like hot tuna unless it's in a casserole, but but I try to eat fish 1 to 2 times a week on average. So it just says just tear and go. But anyway, there's also tomato basil, and it kind of looks like that. And these were only like $1, I don't know, $1.10, $1.20, and they're a snack. They're not real big, but they're a snack. And they have zesty lemon and Latin citrus. There's some other ones down there that you can look for. I just happened to get these two, tomato basil and spicy pepper.
There.
Oh yeah, I got the camera rolling, so. Why, what happened?
No white chocolate.
Don't what?
No white chocolate.
No white chocolate. I love Reese's white chocolate. Did you get dark chocolate for me?
Nope.
No. Okay. So, anyway, just putting ice in the cooler. Like I said, we put our drinks in the cooler. They got me M&Ms. We put our drinks in the cooler like that and add ice. So that way we have our drinks whenever we want them. And like I said, they're a lot cheaper to do it that way than buy them daily. He did get me though. Nice snack. I like the white chocolate Reese peanut butter cups. They're really, really good. I think they taste delicious. Okay, so these are new for us. I'm going to try them this week. And paper towels, which the company doesn't reimburse us for those either. I got these. I don't know if I don't think I told these Dinty Moore meatloaf. And I bought canned vegetables to put with it because you really need a vegetable. That's just your protein and a starch. So you really need a vegetable with those. So I just buy canned mixed vegetables, everything. I have that can opener I showed you. We always have a can opener. And we have bowls to cook in. I hold on to some of the bowls too from before, and I reuse them to cook in here. So basically, I got 2 different ones, but this one's the meatloaf one, and it's a nice, I mean, it's not a, if you are used to eating, some people will probably eat 2 of these, but Mark and I don't try to overdo it because we don't exercise every day. I usually try to get out of the truck at least once a day, whether I go in to the truck stop and do something, or I walk up and down the side of the truck a couple of times. It just depends. Sometimes I'll take a phone call out there because he's asleep. So, and I don't want to wake him up in the truck because like I said, he's been sleeping days. And so, I'll take I'll walk outside, but it's so hot. Oh Lord, it is hot. So, anyway, I got that, and I look online a lot for recipes for truck drivers to do, so I can do something different here on the truck. Mark has, there are Vienna sausages, which are fine, or little Smokies, something to snack that's not super fattening. Because it's so easy to want to keep putting cookies and candies. In moderation, that's fine. But some truckers can put some of the worst things next to their seat. And, oh, excuse me. 2 o'clock was really early this morning. I did get a nap, though, somewhere in Mississippi. But anyway, so we try health-wise to not put so much of that on the truck. But anyway, we do get honey buns and stuff like that, because sometimes breakfast bars, because breakfast, even in the truck stop, a simple biscuit with egg and cheese is $6.99, $7 for just a little biscuit with egg and cheese. I mean, that's just crazy, because it's crazy. That's just a lot of money for, you can put on the truck breakfast bars. You can buy those in bulk. I do have tortillas because I make breakfast tacos. We're from Texas, and breakfast tacos are kind of a staple for us. So in the fridge, I have pecani sauce, jalapenos, everything, cheese, beans. He likes bean and cheese tacos sometimes. And anyway, so you can get a little creative with that too. I mean, a microwave, if you have one, is fine. There are microwaves in the truck stops. I can't speak for how clean they are. And I mean, I don't know. The employees try to keep the microwaves clean. I always cover my food anyway. If I use a microwave, whether it's mine or anybody else's, I cover my food. But some people don't. But you can use, sometimes they have 2 microwaves because they're very popular for drivers to use that don't have them on their truck. So you can go into the truck stop and cook your food there. Some people put a hot plate on their truck. I've seen that. Coffee makers, not so much, because coffee makers take a lot of energy, a lot of voltage rather, and they're very slow. The ones that you put on the truck, maybe they've gotten a little faster, but they're extremely slow. You cannot be in motion while you're trying to brew coffee. But the ones I've seen aren't really worth the money or the time. That we do get for free, our coffee, so we will make the trip into the truck stop to get our coffee. Speaking of, I've got my coffee still in these mugs with our card for Loves, because that's where he fuels all the time. We get our coffee refills for no charge, or any drink for no charge. So we could go in and get tea or soda as long as it's in our own cup. So not cold, but not warm. It's been since 2 o'clock this morning. So anyway, I just wanted to go over some of the things we did today and give you some suggestions to put on the truck. Health-wise, we like Triscuits. It's just better than sitting there eating M&Ms or cookies all day long, candy all day long. Try to get some Triscuits. Put that with some tuna. The tuna in the packets, not those, but the other ones. We get the tuna on the go. Those are great. They're already made into tuna salad. Mark likes this dip. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, way in the back. Okay, I just redid the refrigerator this afternoon. He likes this artichoke and jalapeno dip that he gets at the Walmart. So I encourage him to eat like Triscuits and dip instead of cookies and candies and stuff like that, because this is it's extremely low in carbs. I mean, literally 1 gram of carbs So I don't really look at calories anymore. I mainly look at carbohydrates, but it's got artichokes in it, which is good for you. Cream cheese, mayonnaise. So you have to keep it cool. You have to keep it cool. Once you open it, it has to stay cool. Sour cream and Parmesan cheese, jalapeno peppers, and artichokes hearts. So anyway, this is in the section at Walmart with the dips and hummus and stuff like that. It's very good, and he eats that. He'll eat the heck out of this instead of any cookies or candies. And he does like Oreos, so we do buy Oreos, but he doesn't eat a whole lot at a time. Anyway, there's your that. And then I highly recommend yogurts because they're well, once again, they do have some carbs. They're pretty high in carbs. But if you're going to eat dessert, if you can do dairy, some people can't eat dairy, but most of the men I know can eat dairy. It's usually women that tell me no, they don't eat dairy. I don't have a problem with dairy. So instead of dessert, yogurts are, it's not very big, it's pretty small, and you're not, it's a heck of a lot better than eating a whole Snickers bar or sitting there eating a whole piece of cake or something like that. So I prefer to do that. My weight has stayed fine. His weight has not fluctuated. It's just, I don't get to exercise the way I would like to, but my weight has stayed just fine since I got on the truck. So, because I worried about that. If you look back at the pictures on my page, my community page, that's how heavy I got at one time. And so it can, and I was eating horribly. We were eating fast food. Well, we were both driving, and we didn't have a microwave. We just had a hot lunchbox thing. I tried to go keto, which worked. I lost a lot of weight, but I had to meal prep because you're not going to find keto in any of the truck stops. You're just not. You'll find protein snacks. Don't get me wrong. You'll find protein snacks. You'll find salads. But true keto, the keto diet, was, a certain way you cook your wings, a certain way you make your tacos. Like, you don't use tortillas. I would use romaine lettuce hearts. There's just a different way there's a lot that goes into keto. And we would come home and we were on a dedicated run. So we were home every week. And it took every week I would go to the store, buy $200 because keto is expensive. Coconut oils, ghee, unsalted butter. There's a lot that goes into it. I'll just tell you that. So keto on a truck. We did it. I did it. I meal prepped every week in containers. 2 meals a day, one for me, one for him. And we put them in our cooler to keep them cold. We didn't have a refrigerator, so water would get into things. It was just a mess, but we used that lunchbox to heat our meals up. I mean, it's okay, but one whole day of my off time was devoted to meal prep. So now I'm just giving you, things that I can say honestly that help a little bit instead of eating nothing but fast food. You can buy tortillas that are low in carbs. You can buy refried beans and cheese. You can, I get, forgot to tell you, I get this to make, I have a freezer, a little bitty one, not very big, but I can do chicken fajitas, with the tortillas, and there's eggs, and I have eggs, and I have sausages, little pre-cooked sausages and stuff. So it can work. You can message me if you have any questions about it, because I do control the diet here on the truck for Mark and I, and We don't eat a whole lot because we don't need to, but what we do eat is filling, and it's a whole lifestyle. But anyway, I've ran 20 minutes, longer than I normally do, but thanks for joining me. I am feeling better. Thanks for that, and we'll see you on down the road. Like and subscribe.